for the drill. Reckless, even for you, Commander.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. Tassoni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The drill is simply paying the price.
Someone was bound to come after you for working with the Collectors.
It was a mutually beneficial partnership. Your arrival is convenient. The Collector's offer still stands.
It'll be pretty hard to run a base this size with no crew.
They're replaceable. Your arrival is barely an interruption. Enough talk. My operations are too crucial to be compromised by a traitor.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel Tassoni. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing? The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
Hit him now! This should slow them down. Quick, while he's vulnerable! If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea. Enemies incoming. This should slow them down. Got him!
Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Yeah. Shepard's banging the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally... For 2 years.
It's all right.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. You have your mission and... Okay.
Okay.
But... we should focus. Let's see what our options are. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here. And it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Small chance of that. Come back soon.
Alright. Shepard has defeated the Shadow Broker. Eliminate Cerberus information leaks as Liara Tassoni takes over. The Asari's relationship with Shepard should be watched closely. Oh yeah, we'll actually be able to deal with the upgrades on the Shadow Broker's ship. In fact, I actually plan to look around the Shadow Broker's ship before we do anything else.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
We have dossiers on, like, all your squad mates, plus a few extra characters, like, for example, Admiral Hackett. I actually love this email. It's got a major saying that Commander Shepard's been spotted. They want to bring Shepard in and interrogate them. And they're requesting permission to do so. And here's Hackett's reply. Just 2 words. Request denied. Alright, and then you've got Captain Anderson, who I made Chancellor in this playthrough. You've got his recent transactions, like some fancy alcohol and a couple of documentaries. You've also got Arya to look. She managed to find one of the Shadow Broker's agents. Then you've got something from Captain Bailey, along with his correspondence list. And then you've got information on Cerberus, like when their manifesto was first published, and some of their activities. Oh, yeah. Those of you that have paid attention to the news, you'll know that the current Pope is Leo the 14th. So, this... yeah. Let's see, Gavrikov. Oh yeah, here's the profile on the elusive man. He's had sex with Asari, apparently. Oh god, grunts! I just love grunts, even his search history. Tyrannosaurus Rex erased Earth Lizard Rex. Dinosaurs. Like, he just wound up looking for dinosaurs. Oh god, and Fane's kill methods. He keeps at least 2 for each species. But then you get down to Krogan, and this... It's a really complicated kill method. And the alternative is just simply bomb. Kasumi's poetry, involving a certain crew member we do not talk to that often. Oh god, yeah, Tally. Yeah. Her message chain from before the first game. What else have we got? Oh yeah, Garrus's kill list. It's like all these complicated kills, and then you've got one Quarian viral specialist serial killer. And the kill method is just simply cough. Many interesting ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's Miranda's. I think this medical report says that she's essentially sterile. And then you've got a chat with her sister, extra activity, and personal correspondence. Oh yeah, then you got Jax. You can see what she's been banned from. And possibly her family. Zaid's along with a personal log, with him coming up with retirement plans. And Samara, her former inventory. It's really not much else. Alright, we can use this for credits. You know what, for the hell of it. We'll come back to this after the suicide mission just to see if anything's come of that. Oh yeah, free ship. And here's the research terminal. Now, we can just get these done and out of the way.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
How you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, we got this video archive.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Arya Talok, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel. Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel. Praetor Gavorn, Omega. Khalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel. Keeper 20, Citadel. Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
You may notice she has a picture of Liara. Keep that in mind for now.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka. Elias Kellum, Omega.
Nah.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2. Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct. Arya Talok, Omega.
Alright, I might have to do that as well next visit. And we'll just ignore the music data pad. Oh yeah, you can retrain your squad mates' powers. I will not be doing that, of course. Now. There we go. I have a reason for putting on this dress. It has nothing to do with the shipment.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
You didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron
are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
He gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his
I
mind
already
off it.
selected that one, sorry.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning in the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although he did ask if you and I would be acting out scenes from some vid called Vanya.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the Collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children.
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I'd have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
Alright, we're back on the ship. Yeah, I don't think Joker has anything to say about being with Liara. And our ship collection is complete. And now we have Shepard's dog tags. Oh yeah, in the original version, if you were just playing like the PS3 version and you hadn't done Project Firewalker or the well, I don't know about the helmet, but if you hadn't done Project Firewalker, even when you had that scene with Liara, this would sometimes still be on the table anyway. Alright. Get Shepard back in uniform. She's got a job to do. And now I have curiosity, does Kasumi say anything?
Hey, Shepard. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine.
Alright. Now I think because we're pretty much at that point now, we'll finally start making progress with the main story again.
Messages for you, Commander.
And I actually forgot that you could scan this planet.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Yeah, we'll do a quick scan of this planet and then,
Launching probe.
and then we'll head off to the system with the Dead Reaper.
Launching probe. Probe away.
That'll do. Yeah, there's nothing particularly interesting in this system. Okay. Huh. I actually forgot that there was more than one planet in this system.
Probe launched.
Actually, that is actually a good question. Can you really consider a brown dwarf to be a planet? I mean...
Probe away.
Brown dwarfs are kind of... They look like gas giants, even though they
probe.
emit more heat than a gas giant. Because a brown dwarf is just... it's really just a star that didn't quite have enough gas to ignite.
Probe away.
This,
Probe away.
I think. It's been a while since I looked up the definition of a brown dwarf.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Oh right, yeah, the derelict reaper. That, of course, that would be one of the objects. Ah.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away.
And we'll get one more probe on to the planet.
Launching probe.
Alright, I've been recording for close to 2 hours. This is where we will leave it off for today. So next time we will be making progress again in the main story. So, I should go.